I think I'm live. Hello. The twirly's going round and round, so I can never quite tell. I get the little live button in the top of the screen, but the twirly keeps going round, so I'm never quite sure whether I'm actually live or whether it's just pretending. Who knows? So I'm live. Yay! Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you all doing? How is your Wednesday going? I love Wednesday because it's kind of the middle of the week. We're heading into the weekend. I keep doing the whole weekend thing, like it's a massive thing for me. The reality is I work weekends. I still work, so it's not such a restful time. Obviously I do take time out. I'm not saying I work 7 days a week 24 hours a day or anything like that. I get to choose because I work for myself, so it's my choice what hours I do. I'm just going to adjust that because it's just feeling a little bit out of balance. There we go. So I just wanted to come in and share a little bit with you about. So yesterday I was speaking about how um, I felt really brave and I kind of stood up for myself and said what I was expecting and how somebody who I was working with wasn't giving me the service that I'd expected and kind of how I managed that, what I did, how I used to be, and it's all part of me being a bold woman, but not necessarily a bold woman that we would all expect, kind of thing. No, we have. I think my belief is we all have our own version of what a bold woman looks like. This. For me, is what a bold woman looks like, and I love using that phrase because I signed up with Denise Duffield Thomas, who is my absolute what do you call it, girl crush. Not in a physical sense, but in a, when I grow up, she's younger than me, but when I grow up, I want to be Denise, I love Denise. I love everything she stands for. I love how she works. I really love, I've signed up with her Money Boot Camp, and that's something I'm actually working with at the moment. But one of the things that she says within Money Boot Camp all the time is she the way she talks about it is this is what a wealthy woman looks like. And Denise is all about money mindset and that kind of stuff. Hello, if you're joining me live, please do drop a quick hello in. I know on my screen I can't see properly. I will do my best to keep up with you if you say hello. So for me, I'm kind of adapting that phrase of rather than it being this is what a wealthy woman looks like, this is what a bold woman looks like, and this is my version of what a bold woman looks like. And I would love for you to begin to kind of consider for yourself, what does a bold woman look like for you? Because the reason I wanted to do this live was because I used to have a perception of what a bold woman looked like, and I guess it began with, going back into kind of dynasty days of, I'm probably going to get names wrong because I didn't really watch those things, Dynasty, Dallas, those things. But it was, all huge, big shoulder pads and lots of makeup, lots of eye makeup and big red lips. And I do the red nails. I love having nails. I love having my nails painted. And that's probably been one of the things I've had from as long as I can remember. I've always had good nails. I've always taken care of them. Um, but face wise, I mean, back in the 80s, I probably did do the big eyes and the red lips, and I do red lips now and again. But that isn't what a bold woman is. That was a quite a harsh, bitchy woman, and I think that was what I always thought a bold woman needed to be like. I know when I first started transitioning into coaching, and there was a woman I followed on social media, and I did some of her challenges. And she was talking about being bold, and she was actually similar in that she came from a therapeutic background, and she moved over into coaching, and she was all about being bold. She, for me, was a bit too harsh, a bit too direct, a bit too in your face, and bam, bam, bam. Coming from her masculine energy, I think, is what is now I've realised. We all have energy in ourselves. We all have masculine, feminine energy. That's a different story for a different day. But I kind of felt that that's what I must be like then. If I want to be bold, I must be like that woman. But it didn't align with me. It wasn't who I felt I wanted to be. And it's funny because I did a challenge, another challenge. I live on Facebook challenges. That's all I do. It's not all I do at all, but do lots of them. And I did one called the Mood Board Challenge. I've got it written down so I don't forget what it was called. And it was all about creating a mood board for you in your business, excuse me, how you wanted to be represented in social media and what have you. And it really surprised me because as much as I knew I wanted to be bold, I expected it to be all really primary colours and loud and brash and, really kind of, like I say, in your face kind of stuff. It wasn't that at all, and the reality of it was really, really quite different. I've actually got the original mood board that I created, and that's it. So you can see the colours. To be honest, no, wrong one. This one, I've actually made that be a little bit brighter. So the original orange I went with, I've upped that. So if you see my profile photo, you'll see I have the orange, ready orange top. That's kind of my brand colour, if you like. That's the colour, and I love that colour, kind of like the nails and stuff like that, But so far away from being brash and, you know, harsh and things like that. And this is kind of where I got this. Where are we there? This statement from. She knew, and you probably can't read that because I think on here it's going to look back to front, but it says she knows who she is. She just forgot it for a little while. And I just love that statement because I think for so many of us women, especially as we go through different phases in our lives, perhaps as we start getting into our 30s and 40s, 50s, that we kind of remember that the girl that we were in our 20s, and the carefree sort of no responsibility kind of life that we look back on, and we kind of forgot who she was because we get so bogged down in day-to-day stuff, of house and bills and responsibilities, and it might be family, it might be partners, the job, just being responsible in our job. So we can quite often forget who we were, or who we even want to be. I know for me that definitely spoke to me, and I did just want to share with you. So this all came from that dream board, vision, gosh, what mood board. I can never get the right bloody words. And I've just found the original post that was done in the dream mood board challenge. And I've said it's finished. I'm so proud of this and so surprised at how different it is compared to how I thought it would look last week. So my tone words, so the words that I kind of embody, and I think these probably are still very, very true to who I am now. Bold, the bold word has always been there. Empowering, genuine, happy and warm. And when you look at this, oh, there we are, there we go. Would you agree that feels kind of, empowering, genuine, happy, warm, and bold? I mean, when you look at this woman's face, she's just direct. She's not hiding. She's here I am, and I might not be the perfect image of a bold woman, but she's bold in her way, and I love how she looks. And so my God, I can't remember, VPS kind of statement that they asked us to create was, I'm a life coach who works with women who are in a transitional phase of their life and are feeling lost and unfulfilled. My work is to empower them to uncover their hidden or forgotten passion so that they can regain a sense of purpose and authenticity in their life. And I did this over 2 years ago now. It was probably about 2.5 years ago. And it's funny because that's where I began. I kind of went off on a bit of a tangent last year before last, at some point, but I come right back to this. And I haven't read this in 2 years probably. And I've said then, I've discovered that being bold doesn't have to be in your face. Understated boldness in your own life enables absolute authenticity. I have loved this challenge. Thank you so much. It was Sarah Maskey, I think her name was, who did that challenge. Sarah Maskey. And it was just such a surprise that bold wasn't that in-your-face, brash, harsh, loud version of being a bold woman. It didn't have to be that. It's about being the bold woman that you want to be. being bold your way, which is kind of, obviously where the name of this group came from, because I want you to be bold your way. It doesn't have to be red nails. It doesn't have to be asserting yourself in a particular way. It doesn't have to be anything. It's exactly what you want it to be. So really, I just wanted to come and share that, because I think it's helpful for some people to hear some of my stuff of kind of where I came from, what I'm about, what I'm trying to do here. Um, I would love if you have any feedback for me for this. I would love for you to just pop me a little comment in the chat box there in the comments. Like I say, I'm doing another. In fact, no, I did a challenge last week, and that is actually leading me into. I've signed up for a program, investing in myself again, in kind of how I can give you the best value possible, because I'm conscious that I'm not in here as much as I would like to be. I would love to be spending more time in here. I really want to get to know you, all of you. There's over 300 women in here. I probably have had conversations with 20 of you. I would love to get to know you better. I would love to get to know what you want, why you're in this group, and that's my objective for this new program that I've just signed up for, to get to know you better, to understand you better, to give you what you're looking for from this group. I know, again, I've got probably 100 groups that I'm signed up to in Facebook, of which I engage with less than half of them. I would really love to take the time to just go and get out of all those groups that I have nothing to do with anymore, because they fill up my feed, and I don't want them to. But the important stuff then isn't getting into my feed, the stuff that I would like to be seeing. So if you have any feedback, I would love for you to share that with me, either privately in a message or in the chat box below. That'd be lovely. I am working on being more present here, being more, not just visible, but being more engaging. And I would love for you to be more engaged as well. If there's anything if there's anything that you would like from me, anything you would love me to talk about, to teach, then let me know, because that is genuinely what I'm here to do. That's for me, the objective of this group is to serve you. Yeah. So final comment is, and I can see somebody's just jumped on live now. Sorry, you missed most of it. You can go back and watch the replay. Final comment is, I would love for you to go and look in a mirror and just say to yourself, this is what a wealthy woman, not wealthy woman, this is what a bold woman looks like. Do the wealthy bit as well if you want to. If you follow Denise, you'll definitely be doing that as well. This is what a bold woman looks like, yeah, because we can all be bold in our own way. That's it for today, lovelies. Like I say, pop a comment in below if there's anything there that resonates, anything that you would love to share with me. Please do let me know, and I will see you all again soon. Okay, you take care. Bye.